Amanda here. Today we are going to be doing a full body dumbbell workout. Now with me I have 5s, 10s, 15s, and I do have a pair of 25s for doing a heavy chest press at the end. So we're going to be doing 4-minute rounds, doing as many rounds and sets as we possibly can in 4 minutes. So let's get started with a warm-up. We're going to start out with a side-to-side reach. So each round will consist of 2 exercises. One that will be performed single-sided, and the other that will be both sides at the same time. Nice deep breathing through this, reach it up, stretch it out. Up next, let's take this into a hamstring curl. Let's pull through the mid-back and shoulders at the same time. Nice deep breathing here. Squeeze your shoulder blades, brace the core. 2 more here, and let's take this into high knee crossovers. Here we go, cross it over. Twisting, nice and easy on the feet here. Lift the knee up nice and high, squeezing the abs. You got it. 2 to go, and let's take this into tricep sweeps. Sweeping the arm, side to side, and extending. Exhale. That's it. Keep this going. 2 left, and then we'll take it into alternating punches. Punches here, throwing your weight into each punch. That's it. Warm up through that upper body. Breathe through it. Keep this going, keep this going. 2 more. And shake it out. Now for our very first round, we're going to be starting with stationary lunges. So our first move is going to be the right leg forward. We're going to stationary lunge down, up and down for 10 reps. Following that, we're going to go to the left side, then pick up our lightest weight. I'm going to be using 5s for a set of lateral raises, also 10 reps. Now let's set our timer. 4 minutes on the clock here. If you would like to add dumbbells to your lunges, that's okay. I'm just going to do body weight, right foot forward, left foot back, shoulder blades back. Ready? Let's go. Sink down and push up out of that lunge. Sink down, push up out of that lunge. We're going for 10 here. Exhale up, inhale down. Breathe through this, bracing the core, squeezing the glutes. 4 more on this leg. Exhale, inhale, you got it. 2 left here. 1 more, and switch it out. Other side. So left leg is coming forward, right leg back, shoulder blades back. Let's sink down for 10. Here we go. Now, I like to go body weight with my lunges. I find for me, stability is better if I'm not holding any weight. But if you'd like to make the lunge more challenging, you can hold dumbbells at either side. Totally up to you. Breathe through this. 3 more here. 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Switch it out, lateral raises. So I'm going to use my 5s here. Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees, roll the shoulder blades back, palms down, and let's lift up, parallel to the floor, and back down. Nice and slow here. Exhale. Inhale. So the upper arm should be parallel to the floor at the top of the lift, and the wrist should be in a neutral position. So try not to curl the wrist as you lift. Breathe through this. Keep this going. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Every rep. 2 more here. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. And lower it down. Back to our lunges. Right leg. Right leg forward. Left leg back. Shoulder blades back. Ready? Here we go. 10. Back up. You got it. 9. Nice and slow on the lunges. Oftentimes, because most of us aren't big fans of lunges, we have a tendency to rush through them. But slow, controlled reps are going to get us better results than rushing through more fast reps that we do with poor form. 2 more here. You can do it. 2. 1 more. 1. Other side. So left leg forward, right leg back, shoulder blades back, ready? Let's go. That's it. 10, breathe through this. 9, squeeze the glutes here. Just under a minute and a half left on this round. Keep this pace up. 6, exhale up. 5, abs are in, shoulder blades are back. 4, breathe through it. 3, keep this up, keep this up. 2, one more here. 1, grab your dumbbells. Let's go for lateral raises. Just a minute left. 10 reps here, shoulder blades back, ready? Here we go, lift up. 10, squeeze it up. 9, pulling the shoulder blades together. 8, slow and controlled. Keep this going. 7, breathe through, breathe through. 6, brace the core. 5, we're at 35 seconds left. So we won't have time for another set of lunges on each side, but we can finish with some body weight squats. 3 more here. 3, keep it up, keep it up. 2, now we're not gonna put those dumbbells down, just keep holding. 1, right into a squat. Here we go. Squatting, 14 seconds left on the buzzer. Breathe through it. Inhale, exhale, chest out. 5 seconds to go. Push the bum back. Brace the core. Whew. All right, shake it out. Grab a water break here, and we'll take you to our next round. Another 4 minutes. Again, we're going to do as many as we can in 4 minutes. So, up next, a rotational bent over row. In the rotational row, I'm going to be using one 15-pound dumbbell. Feet will be shoulder width apart. I'm going to fold forward, and from here, as I pull and row, I'm also rotating my trunk to look to the side. So from the side view, I'm in my rowing position. I'm going to pull and rotate my core with my knees and hips pointing forward. Following that, we're going to switch over to an overhead tricep press. Now you can use one dumbbell or 2 dumbbells. We're going to bring them together and then exhale and press them up. So 8 on each side, rotational rows to start, right side. So feet shoulder width apart, fold forward. You can place the other hand just on top of your thigh. Back flat, ready? Let's rotate, pull, and down. Exhale, pull, and down. Squeezing the shoulder blade back, rotating through the trunk, maintaining a flat back, keeping your chest pushed out, knees and hips pointing forward. 2 more here. 2. 1 more. 1. Over to the other side, switch it out. Fold forward, ready? Let's go. 8. Turn that upper body to the side. 7. So you're looking to the side that you're pulling toward. 6. Squeeze the shoulder blade back. 5. Knees and hips pointing forward. 4. Breathe through it. 3. Keep this up, keep this up. 2. 1 more here. 1. Now I'm going to use 2 weights. You can do 1 or 2. I like to put 2 dumbbells together, flat sides together here. Bring the arms back, slight bend in the knees. We're going to tricep press it up for 8. Here we go. 8. Fully extending. 7. Abs are in here, nice and slow. 6. Full extension at the top of the movement. 5. All the way down. 4. Brace your trunk by keeping your abs pulled in. 3. Elbows in tight. 2. 1 more here. 1. And lower it down. Back to our rotational rows. Right side. So feet shoulder width apart. Fold forward, back flat. Here we go. 8. Rotate as you pull. 7. Keep that elbow in tight. 6. Bracing the trunk. 5. Keep this up, you got it. 4. Breathe through, engage the core. 3. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. 2. 1 more, 1 more. 1. Lower it down. Come out of that, switch it over to the other side. Fold forward, back flat. Let's go to the left. 8. Squeeze the shoulder blade. 7. Knees forward. 6. Try to prevent them from twisting with you as your core twists. That's it. You got this. 4 more. 4. Keep this up. 3. Minute and a half to go. 2. One more. 1 more. 1. 1 dumbbell or 2. Tricep press. 8 reps. Ready? Lift it up. Bend at the knees. Here we go. 8. Squeeze. 7. Fully extending. 6. Abs are in. The core is strong. 5. Exhale up. 4. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. 3. You got this. 2. And 1. We're going to take this into a double arm row. We have 50 seconds left. We're going to fold forward, let the arms hang down. No twisting here. Just rowing. Let's go. 8. Back down. 7. And down. 6. Brace the core. 5. Squeeze the shoulder blades. 4. Pull back through the mid-back. 3. Almost there, almost there. 2. Oh, we have just enough time for a few tricep presses. Lower it down. Switch it out. Tricep press here. Lift up. 15 seconds to go. Here we go. 8. Breathe through. 7. Actually, the reps don't matter. We're just going to the buzzer. Squeeze it up. Brace the core. Press. You're almost there. Woo. All right. Grab a water break here. Catch a breather. Grab some water. And we're going to take it to our next round. So, we're going to go into goblet squats and standing side crunches. So, in the goblet squat, holding the dumbbell close to your chest by holding the top of the dumbbell. Nice wide stance with the toes flared. We're going to squat down, going to the depth of squat that feels comfortable to keep your back flat. And then we're going to switch out. I like to use a lightweight for this, so I'm going to use a 5. We are going to be doing a standing side crunch. So we're going to lift knee to elbow in a slow, controlled side crunching movement. Now, we're going for 12, lots of reps here. So 12 squats, 12 side bends on each side. Let's get ready. So 1 dumbbell for your squat, toes wide, shoulder blades set back, elbows pulled back. Ready? Let's squat down. Here we go. Squatting, keeping the weight on the heels, chest out. Nice and slow. Down, up. Squeeze the glutes. Every rep. Breathe through it. You got this. Push through. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Squeeze those glutes. 4 more here. Keep breathing. Exhale. 2 left. 2. And 1. Switch it out for lightweight. 5s or 8s would work best here. Feet shoulder width apart. You can place the other hand on your hip. Lift the arm up into an extended position. And let's crunch for 12. Here we go. 12. Lift it nice and high. 11. Try to squeeze your obliques in that crunching position every single rep. Try to stay balanced. Keep this going. Push yourself here. You got it. 4 more. 4. Brace the core. 3. Keep it up. 2. 1 more here. 1. Over to the other side. Extend up. Standing tall. Hand on the hip. Let's go. 1. For 12. 2. Brace the core. 3. Keep crunching. You got it. 4. Push yourself. 5. Stay as stable as possible. 6. Abs are in. You got it. 4 more here. Breathe through. 3. Keep this up. 2. 1 more, 1 more. 1. And lower it down. Let's go back to our goblet squats. We're halfway, 2 minutes left. All right, nice wide stance. Pull the weight in, shoulder blades back. Let's go for 12. 1. Breathe through. 2. Nice and low. 3. Press through the heels. 4, keep your chest out, shoulder blades back. 5, squeeze those glutes. 6, keep pushing yourself, you got it. Breathe through, breathe through. 4 more here. That's it. 2 left. Squeeze the glutes in those squats and switch it out. Side bends. So starting on the right side, arm extended, left hand on the hip. Ready? Let's go. 1, brace the core. 2, breathe through it. 3, push yourself, you got it. 4, keep it up. 5, 6, halfway on the side, crunch every rep. 4 to go here. Stay stable. 3, keep it up. 2, knee up nice and high. 1, other side. Switch it out, lift that left arm up. Ready? Let's go. 1, bracing the trunk, crunching every single rep. You got it. Exhale. Inhale, push through, crunch. That's it. 5 to go. Keep it going, keep it going. Push yourself. Almost there. 2. 1 more here. 1, quickly switch it out. 15 seconds left for some quick goblet squats. Let's go. Squatting to the buzzer. Heels pressed into the floor. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, grab a water break here. Catch your breather. We'll take you to our next round. So, deadlifts are next. But this one's going to be a staggered deadlift. So, with this one, typically the weight has to be quite a bit lighter than your regular deadlift. So normally, for a regular deadlift, I would do 25s. However, for the staggered deadlift, I'm going to be doing 15s. So in our staggered deadlift position, the back leg toe is aligned with the arch of the front leg, and the feet are still in a shoulder width apart position, just with 1 foot back. Then we're going to hold the dumbbells nice and tight in toward the torso, so the thumbs are just touching the thighs, pressing heels down into the floor, slight bend in the knees. We're going to fold forward into the deadlift position, pushing the bum back and back up to standing. So we're going to do 8 on each side. Following that, we're going to go directly into a dumbbell shoulder press, and you can have your palms rotated inward or outward, whatever feels right for your shoulders. All right, let's get ready for deadlifts. So on this first set, right leg forward, left leg slightly back, lift through the chest, roll your shoulder blades back, slight bend at the knees. Let's slide forward, hinging from the hips and up. Keep your heels pressed into the floor and up. Slow on the down, quick on the up. That's it. Squeezing through the glutes, and the weight should stay very close to your body. So those hands are just gliding, gently touching the front of the thigh as you lower down. 2 more on the side. Exhale up. Inhale down and back up. Let's switch our foot position. Left leg comes forward, right leg back. Place the weights in front. Gently roll the shoulder blades back. Here we go for 8. Hinge from the hips. 8. Woo! And for me, this hamstring feels a lot tighter than the other side. So I'm definitely noticing a difference in the range of motion from one side to the other. You might find you can't get quite as low in these as you can with a regular deadlift, and that's perfectly normal. This one is really focusing on one side of the forward leg. 1 more here, and up. Let's switch out our weights if you need to. We're going into a shoulder press. I'm gonna stick with 15s. So once again, palms rotated in or out. Your call. Ready? Slight bend in the knees. Let's go. 8. Back down so the upper arm is parallel to the floor. 7. Try not to go any lower than that. That actually takes tension off the shoulders. We do want to keep tension on the muscle group that we're working. Keep breathing. Exhale. Inhale. Brace your trunk. 2 more here. 2. Brace the core. 1, and lower it down. Stagger the feet, right leg forward, left foot slightly back. We're halfway on our timer. Here we go. Hinge from the hips. 8, breathe through this. 7, and up. Lower down, nice and tight to the body. Fingers are gonna slide down the front of the body, keeping the weight as close to you as possible. Press your heels into the floor. That's where you're really going to feel those hamstrings working. And the glutes as well. 2 more here. Breathe through it. 1 more. And switch it out. Left leg forward, right leg back. Weights close to the body. Roll the shoulder blades back, slight bend in the knees. Here we go. Hinge from the hips. 8, and down. 7, that's it, you got it. 6, exhale on the way up, you can do this. 5, press those heels into the floor. 4, brace the trunk, keep this up. 3, almost there, almost there. 2, 1 more here, and 1. Switch out to a shoulder press, change your weights if you need to. Once again, I'm sticking with my 15s. I like to go palms rotated in. Ready? Here we go. 8, down to parallel. 7, core is strong here. Don't rush these reps. Shoulder press is one that we also really rush through along with the lunges. Again, not everyone's favorite exercise, but try to go slow on that lowering phase. 3 more here, 3 more. 3, brace the core. 2, 1 more, and now we've actually got 10 seconds left. So let's alternate. Here we go, right, down, left, down. 2 more, right, down, left, and down, and that was the buzzer. All right, grab some water, catch your breather, and get ready for our next round. So, up next, we're gonna take this into a bicep curl and a rear delt fly. So, in our bicep curl, we're actually going to alternate instead of doing single side. So, we are going to alternate the curl, and as we curl, we're going to turn the palm up, keeping the elbow in nice and tight, and then switch out to the other side. Now, oftentimes with bicep curls, we have a tendency to use our lower back or our hips to fling the weight. If you find that your core is not able to stay stable or your hips can't stay stable, the weight is probably too heavy in your curls, and then I would recommend taking it down. Then we're gonna take it into a rear delt fly. I would recommend the lightest weight you have for this. I'm going to be using 5s, feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna start with the palms facing in. We're going to pull, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Now, if your weight isn't heavy enough, for example, if you have 3s, try turning your palms up and performing the rear delt fly with a slightly different grip. That can help to make the exercise feel more challenging. So let's get ready for biceps. I'm going to be doing 15s here. My feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees, roll the shoulder blades back. We're gonna start with the right arm. Ready? We're gonna curl down, take it over to the other side, curl down. Now I want you to keep your core as strong as you can and as tall as you can. It's really easy in this exercise to let your shoulders cave forward. So I want you to stay lifted through that chest. Keep the elbows in nice and tight. That's going to help you to not swing or use the shoulder in this exercise for momentum. Keep this up. And down, switch and curl. Brace the core here. Breathing through it. Abs are in. You got this. 4 more. Lower down. 2 left, 2 left. 1 more here. And lower. Let's switch it out. I'm going to be using my 5s, rear delt flies here. Feet shoulder width apart. Fold forward from the hips. Palms are facing in. Ready? Let's fly it up. Squeeze. Back down. Let's do 10 here. Exhale. Inhale. That's it. Back is flat. Pause at the top. Squeeze. And down. That's it. You got this. Exhale. Inhale. You can do it. 4 more here, gentle bend in the elbows. Keep breathing. Abs are in nice and tight. One more, squeeze through the shoulder blades and lower it down. All right, let's switch this out. Bicep curls alternating, 20 reps. Feet shoulder width apart, roll the shoulder blades back. Here we go. 1, remember, don't let those shoulders cave forward. 2, keep the chest lifted, chin parallel to the floor, bracing through the abs. Keep breathing. Squeeze it up. Same speed, up and down. So make sure you're not flinging the weight at all. Brace the core. Squeeze the bicep every single rep. Halfway, 10 down. Biceps should be getting tired here. Keep this going. Exhale on the way up. Make sure you're not twisting as you lift. The core stays stable. We're not leaning into it or twisting into each rep. If we are, good sign that the weight's too heavy or just that you're too tired to keep going with good form. 2 more here. 1 left. Lower it down. All right, let's switch it out. Rear delt flies here. So, these shoulder width apart, back flat, palms facing in. Let's go. 10. Pause at the top. 9. Squeeze it up. 8. Pull. 7. Back is flat, chest is out. 6. Brace your core. Keep breathing, keep breathing. 4. Abs are in. 3. Almost there. 2. You got this. 1. All right, lower it down. Back to biceps. 35 seconds left on the clock. Alternating curls to the buzzer. Here we go. Right and down. Left and down. Press your heels into the floor to stay grounded with a gentle bend in the knees. Keep those elbows in. Make sure you're not flinging or swinging through the lower back. Breathe through this. You got it. 8 seconds to go. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Almost there. 1 more. And that's our buzzer. All right, grab a water break here. We've got 1 last round. And this round is going to be performed on a mat, the floor, or a beach towel. So whatever you have handy. So I'm going to use my beach towel here. I would recommend for your chest press going with the heaviest weight you possibly have. So I've got a set of 25s here. That's what I'm going to be using for my chest press. Now this one is an anti-rotation chest press. So it only actually uses 1 dumbbell. So for this, we're going to have our feet in the air with our heels pressed up toward the ceiling. Then once you're lowered down to the floor, we're going to lift both arms up. Now the weight is in my right hand. My left hand is empty, but that left hand is going to stay in that position as I lower the right side down and press up. And when you lower the right side down, you're going to find that you're going to feel like you're twisting or turning to that right side. Your core will have to offset that. So it's going to feel like you have to prevent any wobbling. So we're going to do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Then, if you need to switch out your dumbbell, you can. I'm just going to use 1 25-pound dumbbell. But if you prefer to go lighter, you can. We're going to have both hands on that dumbbell. And then we're going to lower it down, straight arms, next to the ears, touch down to the floor, and then lift back up. All right, let's get ready here. 4 minutes on the clock, last round. So let's lower down, heels up toward the ceiling, both arms extended, drive your shoulder blades down into the floor. Ready? Let's lower down on the right and then press up. Lower down and press up. Keep your heels pushed toward the ceiling and use your obliques to prevent rotation or leaning to the side. Keep this pace up. That's 6. 4 more here. 7. Brace the trunk. 8. Remember, keep flexing at the ankles. 9 to press the heels up. 1 more. And 10. All right, lower your legs and both arms down. Switch the dumbbell out to the left side. Let's lift both arms up, heels toward the ceiling. Let's go on the left for 10. That's it, 1. And you might find one side is less stable than the other. And for me, that is my left side. So I do find I'm a little more wobbly here. Once again, that's okay. That's why we're doing unilateral training. By performing exercises on one side or the other, we can make sure that one side isn't compensating for the other or overtaking it. So this makes sure that we're working both sides equally. Breathe through it, exhale. 3 more. Keep going with that press. 8. Hips are gonna get a break in just a moment. 9. 1 more, brace the core here. 10. All right, lower the legs and both arms down. Place both hands on the dumbbell. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, arms are up. Let's start over the forehead, and then let's lower down. Straighten the arms, down next to the ears, and then pull back up. Let's lower down, next to the ears, pull back up. Gently press your lower back down into the floor as you extend. So it might feel like your back wants to arch in this position. That's why we're compensating for that by pressing gently down through the lower back. Get that nice big stretch. Breathe through this. Arms are straight, but there's just a gentle bend in the elbows, so the elbows are soft, but they're not bending as we lower down. 2 more here. Brace the core, press down. Bring it in, 1 more. Inhale, exhale. All right, let's lower it down close to the chest. We're gonna transfer it just to the right hand here. Lift the legs up, both arms up, drive the shoulder blades down. Let's go for 10. Here we go, lower down. 10, nice and slow. 9, brace your core, breathing through it. 8, keep the ankles flexed by pressing the heels up toward the ceiling. Breathe through this. Prevent any lean to the side as you press. Breathe through. 3 more here. Stay as stable as you can through your trunk. 2, 1 more here, and 1. Bring everything down, switch it out to the left hand. Lift the legs and the arms. Ready? Let's go. Left side for 10 here. 10. Brace the core. 9. Heels up toward the ceiling. 8. Abs are in. 7. Once again, for me, I feel the core working a lot harder on this side than I do over on the right. And you might find one side is more stable than the other. That's okay. It could be stability through the shoulder or core stability that you find more challenging. 2 left here. 2. 1 more, and 1. Let's take this into our overhead pulls. Just a few seconds to go. Breathing through it. There's the buzzer. Let's do a couple more. Lower it down. Bracing the abs. Let's go for 10. 3. Press that lower back down toward the floor. 4. Last exercise. 5. Nice big stretch. Touch the head of the dumbbell down to the floor as you press your lower back down into the mat. 3 more. Abs are in. Breathe. 2 left, 2 left. 1 more here. And lower it down. All right, let's stretch it out. So just get that dumbbell out of your way. And let's stretch out our glutes. Lower down to the mat. Cross your right leg over your left, and then turn that knee out. Gently place your fingers interlocked behind your leg. Drop your head down and relax. Now, if you find that this stretch is so tight for your hips or your lower back that you can't keep your head down in it, a good alternative here is to place the heel of the foot, of your left foot on a chair. So you can place it on the seat of a chair and then just pull it in toward you rather than holding your leg in position. That can also be very helpful if you find there's a lot of tightness in this stretch. So if you find you're cranking your neck, just switch it out by placing your foot on a chair. All right, let's lower that side down. Switch this out. Left leg over right. Turn the heel out. Support behind the leg. And in this case, you would put the right foot on the chair and then pull the knee in toward you. So you would slide that leg closer to you in the chair stretch. That way you wouldn't have to hold your hands in place. You can have them on either side on the floor. Nice deep breathing here. Try to relax the shoulders down toward the mat. Stretching through those glutes. Breathing through this. And let's lower it down. Let's come up to a seated position, stretching out the hamstrings. Heel out, toe up, and just gently bend forward from the hips. A little bit of a stretch to the lower back as well. And try to slowly get a little closer to that leg. You don't have to go further, just try to drop your torso closer down to your knee. That's going to help to elongate the hamstring in this position and a little through the lower back as well. Nice deep breathing here. And let's switch it out, other side. Extend the left leg out. Gently bend forward from the hips. Once again, you can either stay here or exhale. Try to bend a little further down into that stretch. Nice big inhale. Exhale, relaxing the breathing. And let's come to a seated position, whatever's comfortable for you. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to rotate to the side. So the fingers are just resisting gently against the outside of the thigh. Lift your chest. Imagine that there's a string pulling your chest up toward the ceiling, twisting and turning to the side to stretch to the mid-back. Try not to let the shoulders cave inward. Keep that chest tall. And release that side. Let's rotate and take it over to the other side. Place the fingers against the outside of the thigh. Lift the chest, rotating through the trunk. Gentle stretch to the mid-back. Nice relaxed breathing here. If you find yourself holding your breath at any point, just give yourself a nice big exhale. And rotate back to the middle. From here, let's stretch out our shoulders. Bring the right arm across. Anchor it down with the left, gently pulling in toward the torso. Stretching through the front of the shoulder. Nice deep breathing here. And let's take this over to the other side. Left arm comes across, anchored down with the right, pulling inward. Inhale. Nice big exhale. And let's stretch out our sides. So from here, take your left hand, just place it behind you. Right hand is going to come up with the palm up toward the ceiling. Just slide that left hand back as needed. So you can lean and press your palm up toward the ceiling to stretch out the lats. Breathing through this. Try to open up your chest a little bit. Press that palm up. And inhale. And over to the other side. Place that right hand back. Left palm up. Slide the left hand back if you need to. I'm sorry, right hand back if you need to. It's my left hand. Breathing through this. Press that palm up toward the ceiling. Pushing through this. Big stretch here. And lower it down. We're going to stretch out our neck. Place your fingers just above the top of the ear. Guide the head down to the side. Take the other hand and press down toward the floor. Relax the shoulders down. If you find them creeping up next to the ears, just try to press them down toward the floor. Nice big exhale. And inhale, bring it up. Place your fingertips just above the other ear. Guide the head down to the side. Take that other hand. Press down toward the floor. Try to relax the shoulders as much as you can. Breathing through this. And lift back up. We're all done for today. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. See you again soon.